Buying a jet or a turboprop? What should I spend $500,000 on? So the other day I was sat in the garden daydreaming about aircraft and dreaming about making big gains in the stock market, as I do. And I was thinking, if I got super lucky on a stock pick and it exploded to the moon and I suddenly found myself with $500,000 to spend, would I buy a turboprop or a jet? Then I checked my current stock positions and that dream very quickly burst. Still, that doesn't mean I can't make a fun video exploring the market and bringing fellow dreamers and those hard-working, successful, wealthy business people some information. So let's see what we can get for $500,000. Get ready, this list of jets and turboprops is coming at you fast. For the turboprops, we have and for the jets, we have Okay, let's narrow this down, find the best attributes of both categories, and make some decisions on the best of each type to consider. Play along with me because your decisions might be different to mine. So, there's so much to consider for a video like this, but I'm sticking to the basics in this video: price, range, speed, passenger capacity, and costs. Starting with purchase price, I've picked these because they all fit inside my $500,000 budget. Both of my lists contain older aircraft though, from the 1970s and 1980s mostly, so nothing new and shiny here. You get more for your money on the used aircraft market, of course. Turboprops, well, they can range from $378,000 for a Beechcraft King Air A100 to $494,000 for a Twin Commander 690B Renaissance. The jets, well, they range from $169,000 for an AIA 1123 Commodore jet to $490,000 for the Hawker 700. Let me know if I've missed any obvious cheap turboprops or jets from my list, by the way, in the comments below. So let's take a look at range, and turboprops lose out here, ranging from 928 nautical miles for a Piper Cheyenne II to 1,731 nautical miles for a Fairchild Dornier Merlin. Whilst the jets, they range from 1,113 nautical miles by the Cessna Citation 500 to a whopping 3,433 nautical miles by the Gulfstream 2B Hushkit. So let's take a look at speed, and again, no surprises here. Which type do you think's faster? Turboprops, they range from the Beechcraft King Air A100 at 240 knots plus cruising speed to 300 knots for a Twin Commander 690B. But the jets, well, they go from 332 knots for the Cessna Citation 500 to 475 knots for the Gulfstream 2 SP Hushkit. And looking at passenger capacity, well, all the turboprops on this list will take about 5 to 6 passengers, with one exception, that is, this big old flying bus, the Bombardier Shorts, which will actually take an impressive 30 people. The Bombardier Shorts is a bit of an outlier on my turboprops list, so I've left it out with the comparisons. The fact is, it's the slowest, cheapest, shortest range turboprop on my list with the biggest passenger capacity by far. The jets on my list typically take more passengers than the turboprops, taking from 6 to 12 passengers. So the conclusion so far is buy a jet if you need to take a lot of people a long way quickly. And you might be wondering by now, why would anyone buy a turboprop? The jets do everything the turboprops do for $500,000, but further and faster. Can you guess what the turboprops consistently beat the jets on though? Annual costs. Yep, turboprops have lower fixed and variable costs, and the estimated annual budget of turboprops range from the expensive to buy fast Twin Commander 690B, but is actually the cheapest on my list of turboprops for annual running costs at an estimated $613,000. The most expensive turboprop on my list, the Fairchild Dornier Merlin 3A, estimates annual running costs at $828,000. And for the jets, well, we're starting at a much higher annual running cost, with the Cessna Citation 500 being the lowest, costing $1 million to run annually, to the Gulfstream 2 SP Hushkit costing almost $3 million to run annually. And there's another thing that the turboprops have in their favour. They are slower, but they need less takeoff and landing distance. The average light mid-sized jet requires at least 5,000 feet of runway to land safely, whilst the turboprops, they can safely take off and land within 3,000 feet of runway length. So your turboprop can get you in and out of smaller airports that might be closer to your destination. Want a weekend away skiing in the Alps with the family or the lads landing at Courchevel? Well, you're not going to get a jet in there. The turboprops open up a much greater range of destinations. Thinking about what I would get with my fictional $500,000, well, I'm in no rush and I like the idea of going to more exotic locations. And let's face it, just dreaming about $1 million or $500,000 US to me seems expensive, so turboprops it is. If you're in the market for any type of aircraft, leave your details in the form, link below in the description of this video. I can search the market for you and put you in touch with trusted brokers to help with your purchase. So let me know what you would go for. Leave your preferences and reasons in the comments. If you're interested in 4-seat single-engine aircraft with ramp appeal, check out my top 5 video here. And if you want to know about some brand new turboprops that have recently come onto the market, see my Turboprops series here. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and fly safe.